sports fan, this is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com, and I bring you a very special college football breakdown. I'm going to be covering, do autographs and memorabilia belong to players in college? You know, that we've seen recently. Jameis Winston, former Heisman Trophy winner last season. Todd Gurley, probably the best player in college football for the Georgia Bulldogs, running back. All be sidelined possibly. Gurley sidelined, Winston not yet, but possibly, for accusations that they signed memorabilia, that they signed jerseys, that they signed different helmets and things like that for sale and were paid for them. I'm looking generally at college football on a grand scale, and I say that college football has lost their damn mind. If a player, Jameis Winston, Todd Gurley, Jadeveon Clowney, Johnny Football, if they're good enough that somebody wants them to give them their autograph and they're willing to pay for it, why not let them? There's no guarantee that these guys will go to the next level and be able to make millions of dollars. There's no guarantee the next football play you play, it could be your last play. So there's no guarantee on what these guys will do on the next level. There's no guarantee as far as what they'll do week to week. So just looking at just the grand picture, the NCAA makes billions of dollars. These colleges make billions of dollars off these kids, especially football players, because football in a lot of these schools funds everything else. I know at the University of Alabama, they've made an excess of $60+ million just from the BCS for those national championships alone. I know Florida State made a good $15–20 million off Jameis Winston and the Florida State football team last year, just in wins, just in bowl money, just in collegiate athletics and things like that for the whole program. Now, when you look at what they make compared to what players actually get to see, they get a small stipend, and that small stipend, they may not be more than $5,000 in a set season. Their players are not allowed to work. They're not allowed to have jobs during football season, so it kind of makes it hard for them to really supply for themselves. They have to live off a low budget, and as a college student, you have to realize there's things you want to do. You want to go to the movies. You want to take your girlfriend or friends out on a date or whatever the case is. You want to go hang out with your pals. You want to go bowling. You want to go do the basic things that a college student wants to do. And if you're a star athlete and you don't come from a privileged background, you may not have that money to spend. A lot of players send money back home. A lot of players, they sneak and get odd jobs and sneak and sign memorabilia, and they use that money for their family. Case in point, Todd Gurley doesn't come from a privileged background. You never know. And if he signed memorabilia and got paid for it, I would not have a problem with him playing and not being suspended. The NCAA has so many outdated rules. Times have changed. You know that if these guys that are coming up and basically these little memorabilia people are offering them this money to sign things, then why not let them make the extra money? Not every player in college is going to be a star. Not every player is going to go to the next level and be a star. So why not let them capitalize on their value now without jeopardizing their future as far as playing in college? To me, they should be able to have whatever they need as far as getting money, because it just helps the system out. I know that you can't obviously pay players millions of dollars to come to your college, but it's already going on in college as is. I know for a fact there's teams like Alabama, there's teams like Florida State that are paying a lot of these players under the table. Wink, wink, hush, hush. So let's not act like all these players are just collegiate athletes and they're not getting paid. And let's be real. A degree from one of these schools is apples and oranges compared to what these schools make off these players. These players make an investment all year long to go to practice, to go to class, to literally go through weight training, to put their bodies on the line each and every week so fans in the stands, fans across America can cheer and brag about their teams. Because if they didn't matter, then these players wouldn't be where they are today. Now, when it comes to high-profile players, when it comes to low-profile players, when it comes to players that don't even see the field, if someone wants to pay you for your autograph, I say let it go. Sign away. Sign, sign, sign. I don't see anything wrong with players getting paid because of their fame and their fortune. It's just me though. But leave your comments in the comment section below. I want to know what you guys feel. Do you feel like the NCAA should change its rules about players getting paid, and them being able to sell their own memorabilia? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Also check out justmypicks.com for all the breaking news, all the updates, all the good stuff. And don't forget, follow me on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. And don't forget, check us out each and every week, and we'll see you next week for all the breaking news.